The Tom Brady Buccaneer era officially begins on Sunday, and it's going to be glorious. Look, do you really think that Tom Brady is going to lose the first game that he plays in a Buccaneer uniform? Now, I know that Mike Evans is officially listed as doubtful, and that's ominous. And when you're listed as doubtful on a Friday, chances are you're not going to go on a Sunday. But Tom Brady is Tom Brady. He's the GOAT, and he's still great. And you look at Tom Brady, you listen to him in that soundbite right there. He talked to the press yesterday. You listen to him all offseason. He's reborn. He's rejuvenated. He's not with Bill Belichick and the Patriots for the first time in 20 years, and I think it's a wonderful thing. I think he's thrilled to be with Bruce Arians, who's a quarterback whisperer and the total antithesis in terms of personality in a good way from Bill Belichick. And Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich, the outstanding offensive coordinator, they are the right guys at the right time for a 43-year-old Tom Brady. And look, I think that Brady is going to go into New Orleans with this offense, with Leonard Fournette, who's going to have a role, and I think he's going to win the game. I think he's going to be better than Drew Brees. I think he's going to certainly be excellent against a very talented and well-coached Saints defense, and I think Gronk's going to be a factor. Look, I don't think Rob Gronkowski is going to have a Hall of Fame caliber season, and he's certainly a Hall of Famer whenever he hangs it up for good. But in terms of a Week 1 security blanket, you betcha. Gigantic game for Chris Godwin. I think he's going to emerge as the go-to guy for Tom Brady in this game. Brady's been raving about their rapport, raving about the speed. This game has classic shootouts, 41-38 written all over it, and there's no chance Tom Brady's losing his first game in a Buccaneer uniform. Football is back, and what a show from my guy Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Patty, wheeling, dealing, slicing, dicing. It was absolutely positively vintage. And he only threw for 211 yards. He didn't have to throw for over 300 because the Kansas City Chiefs have a run game. And they're going to be even better than last year because of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this is what we've been talking about all off-season long. You had Patrick Mahomes throwing the football to Travis Kelce like they were in midseason form, throwing it to Sammy Watkins, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire giving him unbelievable balance. This cat is amazing. What have I been saying? He's Brian Westbrook in Andy Reid's offense, only better. I mean, this isn't fair for the rest of the league. Look at the stats. You watch the game. The feel was incredible. This kid is everything in making this offense with Patty Mahomes complete. Oh, you want more? We've got more. Chris Jones and the Chiefs' defense is excellent. Look at Chris Jones. He's a star. That's why they paid him. They sacked poor Deshaun Watson, who didn't have DeAndre Hopkins. Nice job, Billy O'Brien. They sacked him 4 times. They flustered him. They turned him over. And he didn't have any help. He was just absolutely flustered, and Chris Jones was a huge part of it. Chris Jones is a star, and Frank Clark is great, and Honey Badger's awesome, and Brett Veach's team is loaded. And last night was more proof that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win another Super Bowl. Cam Newton-Bill Belichick relationship is going to be a success. Load. Look, I love the fact that Belichick is pumping him up because Cam needs to be built up. He's not one of these guys like Tom Brady where you destroy him in the meeting room or you're not overly warm and fuzzy in a news conference. Cam needs to feel loved. But I'm telling you something right now. Look at the weapons around him. Still the same issues when you look at the offensive line and the weapons. By the way, the Patriot defense is not even close to being the same. I'm telling you right now, upset special. I think the Miami Dolphins are going to beat the New England Patriots on CBS coming up this weekend. And that big love fest that they're having right now with Cam and Bill Belichick, that goes out the window. I mean, Cam Newton is not 100% healthy. He's not a super accurate quarterback. Brian Flores knows how to coach against the New England Patriots. Remember what happened in Week 17 last year when they beat New England, and that cost the Patriots and having a bye? I'm telling you, I'm not buying this in terms of the Cam Newton, Bill Belichick love fest. So I loathe it. Joe Judge's no-nonsense style in New York, love or loathe? Loathe. Look, he stopped practice because he didn't like the intensity. He's making these guys run. He doesn't have the names on the back of the jersey. And look, this is a front-running style, and the Giants are going to be dreadful. The Giants are going to get smoked on Monday Night Football. Look, I think Daniel Jones is going to be solid. Saquon Barkley is a star. Offensive line is dreadful. And going up against the Pittsburgh defense, they have absolutely, positively no chance. Pittsburgh is going to smother that offensive line, and Daniel Jones could sack him 5-6 times. Listen, Ben Roethlisberger is going to be licking his chops, throwing against the Giants' defensive backfield. It's a front-running style. The Giants, if everything breaks right, they're going to win 3 games. The Giants are one of the worst teams in the league. So I loathe what Joe Judge is trying to do.